Okay.
We're going to talk about self-discipline and self-control. Now remember I told you that you could always tell what was going on in my life depending on what the topics were? Well, this week at work, it was called Customer Service Week. I think that's a misnomer. What it should really be called is Employee Appreciation Day, because every day was something different. Monday, everyone brought in, there's 100 people, 100, everyone brought in their favorite snack food. Now, I'm talking taco dip, cashews, chips, dips, you name it. And then Tuesday was Cultural Day, and everyone brought in pigs in the blanket, galumpy, corned beef and cabbage. There was crock pots of chili. There's everywhere you looked, it was a sea of food. And it didn't end. Yesterday was breakfast pizza and make your own Sunday. Today you had to wear something for Halloween or the fall, and everything was apple crunch and apple pumpkin bread and tons of frosting. Well, you know, I'm only human, you guys. It was so torture. I was like, ugh. And then I'm thinking, what's wrong with you, Ellen? What's wrong with you? Where's your self-control? Where's your self-discipline? Where's all those things that you preach every week? Why are you having such a tough time? I mean, I was literally at my desk sometimes just shaking because I was thinking, I want a piece of breakfast pizza, I want a piece of breakfast pizza. I was saying it like over and over in my mind, you know, what about a Sunday? I haven't had a Sunday. I was like, ah! And then tomorrow is Mardi Gras Day. It never ends. So tonight we're going to talk about self-discipline and self-control. Now, so often those phrases are tossed out. Now remember about the chatter, you guys, because number one, I have a hearing problem, so it amplifies peripheral noise. I know you're going to be tempted to talk, but try and keep that down. Also, I find it's picked up on the video, and people like in Kansas said, wasn't someone at table one talking when you were talking, Ellen? I saw that. No, they didn't. I'm just kidding. So, we're going to talk about self-discipline and self-control. Self-discipline is pushing ourselves. It's something that we do to ourselves. We work hard, we push, and it's really kind of self-driven. It's not something that we really say, you know, God gave me my self-discipline. It's something really that we're doing. We're saying, I'm self-disciplined. Whereas self-control is something that's really we need to get from God. And that's what I thought was so beautiful about Pray It Off. We need to pray for greater self-control. It's a grace. It's a grace that we need to do. Self-control is a fruit of the Spirit. It's something God does in us and for us. It's being honest about our failures and limitations and asking God to help. So I say to myself, Lord Jesus, I'm being tempted by all these foods. Would you give me some control? Would you help me to really think about the big picture here? What is here that I haven't had before? What is here that isn't going to make me go up on the scale? I had 2 apples and a banana today, and I was eating these apples. People brought in apples. I was like this. It was so good. I was saying, this is the best apple I've ever had in my life. I feel God help me do that. The more gospel-centered change we try, the more we'll be able to do it. Dan's in Bible classes. He's learning about the Bible. We're reading the Bible. We're talking about heaven and what our mission here on earth is to prepare for heaven. Is our mission here on earth to belly up to the food buffet and eat with wild abandon? No, but there's a lot of temptation out there. Is change, true change, removing yourself from something? Like they talked about Alcoholics Anonymous. Every week they go to Alcoholics Anonymous, they don't drink, they have their friends, they have their group. And I thought about that. Every week I come here, I have my friends, I have my group. I don't go to the fair, I don't trust myself. I don't go to the hoolie, I don't trust myself. So have I really changed? And I thought about that. Maybe not totally. But I used to have mayonnaise every day, slather. I don't care for mayonnaise any longer. I never eat it. I don't want it. I don't desire it. There's a change. Sometimes we think of it all or nothing. Oh, I wanted that hot fudge sundae. I guess I haven't changed. Maybe you haven't totally changed. Maybe we'll always have some problems, but we're better than we used to be. Someone went on vacation and said, you know, I ate a lot, I did this. She stayed the same because she wasn't as bad as the pray it off bad. If I didn't know I'd come here today, if I weigh in every Thursday, I keep a log, I'm a member. If I wasn't a member of this group, I would have ate everything that wasn't nailed down. And I would have snuck some. I was a sneak, I don't know about you guys, about sneak eating. You know, like no one's looking, I'll grab a few more of those pumpkin bars and put them in my top drawer and then just stick them, nobody's looking. Sneak eating to me is a sign that there's something wrong with your self-control. Why do you have to sneak it? Why do you have to eat it? Inner change comes through truth and a relationship with the living God. Think about that. Truth. The truth is, I do have problems with food. Will I ever be healed? Maybe not. And you know what? That's okay. That's okay. If I still come, if I still try, and I ask God every day, help me not to have the apple crisp with the brown sugar topping, Lord. And I didn't. I didn't have it. Did I want it? Yes. But I didn't have it. And you know, self-discipline, we work, we fret, we push, self-control, we admit we're powerless over food, we long for God to help us, and then we wait. We wait in anticipation of His help. And you know what? Maybe today we won't ride the bike 5 miles. Maybe tomorrow we will. So often we make these New Year's resolutions, and I'm going to be a better person, and I'm going to weigh 120, and I'm going to run 20 miles. And when 2 days go by and we haven't done those things, we give up on all of it because we set these grandiose goals. Okay, Bob, I'm going to stop right there.